A library book for Bear. A library book for Bear. One morning, Bear had a tapping on his door. When he opened the door, there was a mouse, small and gray and bright-eyed. "We are off!" exclaimed the mouse with a happy wag his whiskers. Bear frowned. He had agreed to go with Mouse to the library, but now he was quite sure it was a dreadful mistake. Completely unseriously, Bear announced it. "I have all books I need right here." "Oh, there are many delightful books in the library," Mouse argued him. "Humph," Bear grumbled, but he had promised it. So he buckled up his red roller skaters and stepped outside, grabbing a basket of books. They go right like this. Bear are riding roller skate, and skirt is in the basket. Bear skated and Mouse rolled the basket in the library. The wind rippling nicely through the air for... Oh, I think Bear is mad, but Mice is delighted. But when we got to the library, Bear didn't like how big it looked. "There are far too many books in here," he protested. "Most expensive." "Oh no, it's quite exciting," Mouse said, leading Bear through a tall doors. In the library were more books than Bear had ever enough there could be. The books turned away corner, but he even heard there was lots of many books. "Humph," Bear invented. Bear's voice was a little loud. Mouse came back with a thick gray book. Bear opened it. "Rocket ships, ridiculous." Bear's voice was getting louder. "A wood book about pickle is all rigorous. Remember, quiet in the library," murmured Mouse as he scared it off. He soon returned with a tall yellow book. "I am not interested in wooden canoes." Bear's voice was even louder. "Quiet voice in the library," Mouse reminded him. "My voice is always quiet," Bear shouted. "I'll find my own book. I can assure you that pickles are quite interesting." Mouse didn't look so sure, but Bear quickly spotted a blue box with him, a pickle on the spine, and Mouse sprang up the shelf to get it for him. Inside there was a picture of Pickles. The Pickles was little fairy wings. They were dancing with petunias. "No dancing, Pickles," Bear roared. "Shh," said the boys. Bear peeked around a bookshelf. There sat a librarian with a cluster of youngsters gathered around her. A librarian smiled, but a mother squirrel squished an angry filler against her lips, and one raccoon stayed suddenly quiet in the library. Bear turned back and the huff sniff. I know when I'm not wanted, he told Mouse. I wanted to go home. Surely at least one book, Mouse began. But Bear caught him up. I have all the books I need. He looked quite certain. Then we are off, said Mouse, but it was Whiskers didn't wag this time. Bear stuck still. He was listening carefully to a voice on the other side of the bookshelf. So the very brave bear began to inch his way toward the treasure chest. The voice was saying, I'm ready, began Mouse. Shh, exclaimed Bear. It's just getting to a good part. But you said, Quiet voice in the library, Bear belled. This time the librarian got a look around of bookshelves and the bear. Bear stood very still and quiet. If he had been still and quiet all along, would you like to enjoy story time? A librarian asked. Bear glanced at Mouse. We'd love to have you, said the librarian. Bear and the mouse scooted around her shelf and found 2 empty chairs. The librarian paused. Mouse and the bear straightened forward. Inside, she said, mound pickle slices. Hooray for the very brave bear. And then she said, the end. Bear started streaming into space of moments. Then he looked over at Mouse and announced, as I say, pickles are most interesting. Indeed, said Mouse. Later, Mouse rolled in the basket and 7 new books. There were 2 about wooden cannons, 2 about rocket ships, 2 about teapots, and 1 called The Very Brave Bear and the Treasure of Pickle Island, which Bear read to Mouse that very same day. Our library book for Bear is finished. So, bye-bye.